go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cosplay Tea Time, a fun community of cosplayers bringing you podcast recordings where we'll talk about different themes such as animes, holidays, colors, the art of cosplaying, and sometimes we like to talk about conventions. So we have our big convention list sharing tips and tricks, and now we're breaking down into smaller conventions or even larger conventions such as Anime Boston. That's a very large convention for sure. But now we're going to be breaking it down. So today we're going to be discussing Four State Comic Con. We're going to be getting into that. We're going to be talking about the Hagerstown one and the Harrisburg one as well. But before we get into all of that, I would love for you all to meet our lovely guest and tea sippers here, starting with...
Hi everyone, my name is Jason. My pronouns are he, him. You can also find me on TikTok and Instagram.
Awesome. Hi, I'm Deja. I go by Day Cosplay or Black Magic Cosplay. My pronouns are she, her, or they, them. I'm perfectly fine with whatever. You can find me on TikTok or Instagram.
Yay! So excited for you both to join today. So, as always, my name is Jen. I'm the founder of Cosplay Tea Time as well as today's host. I go by she, her pronouns. I'm on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Jen.cosplays45. And today I'm doing a casual Komi-san from Komi Can't Communicate. So, why not? It's fun wearing the wig. So, alright, and with intros out of the way, I have one icebreaker question for you all, and it is an absolute favorite, I'm sure. So this is what it is. You have to cosplay from the last show you watched. Which show is it, and what character would you cosplay? Favorite.
The last anime I watched with Muffler Magic, so it had to be Mash Burnside. I believe I got his last name.
Oh boy. So the last anime I watched was Solo Leveling. And I really don't know all the characters' names just yet. But if I had to pick, for those who have seen it, it's definitely the ginger-haired girl that's like going through a trauma sequence right now. But I like her. She's a great healer, in my opinion. I'm just saying.
Nice. Exciting. I'm trying to figure out. I can't remember the last anime I watched. It's been a little bit since I watched anime, but I had been watching like an animation show on YouTube called Lolly Rock, and I think one of the characters gives off very, very Nora Valkyrie energy. Ariana, she's like very hip, very cool. She's like a boy freak and all this stuff. So I think I could pull it off, Ariana from Lolly Rock. So excellente. Now we're going to move on to a little commercial break, just a quick one, so we can get into today's theme, which is, if this is your first time joining Cosplay Tea Time, welcome. Thank you for taking time out of your day to just sit, have a cup of tea, relax, have a snack as we talk about different topics and themes. We've been posting cosplays since like late 2021, early 2022, and still going strong. So yay, season 5. So if you're a cosplayer out there and you would like to join, make sure you message us on Instagram. We have our link tree down below. Make sure you also check out and support our guest and tea sippers. They are awesome, wholesome people. So, and if you want to join, message us on Instagram, Cosplay Tea Time, and we'll get you into our Discord servers. So fun stuff all around. And just want to say too, thank you to folks who have watched our videos, commented, liked, supported. If you're on Spotify, leave 5 stars. I'm getting better at remembering that. So 5 stars for sure. We'd greatly appreciate it. So thank you again. And let's get into today's theme, which again, Four State Comic Con. I have a little bit of info about it. So Four State Comic Con is held in Hagerstown and Harrisburg. The Hagerstown event takes place in spring, usually end of May, beginning of April-ish. While the Harrisburg event takes place at the end of August, usually that last weekend of August. The Four State Comic Con is for the weekend. It's usually a Saturday and Sunday event. where there are a variety of art booths, vendor panels, and even a cosplay competition. Ooh, so fun stuff, fun stuff. Okay, so it's just a little bit about all of that, which now we're going to get into our themed questions. Oh, okay, so we're going to go into our first question for today, which is how many times have you attended 4-State Comic
I've never attended, but it sounds like something I need to do in the future.
Con?
I have attended. Oh god. I've attended the Hagerstown one twice, and then just recently I went to the Harrisburg one. I do recommend. I do recommend.
Do you recommend? Yes. So,
Highly recommend.
yeah, so I think I was supposed to go in 2020, but then pandemic happened. And that was like towards the end of March because that's whenever I started cosplaying and everything. So I didn't get to go until April 2022. I think that's when Deja and I first met IRL. So yay! We're ready for friends. So yeah, we did. I have been to the Hagerstown one twice, April 2022 and 2023, and then the Harrisburg one in 2023 as well. So 3 times. Let's go. Let's see. Next up, we have how do you prepare for conventions or for State Comic Con?
First way I prepare is getting up and getting in the shower, um, having breakfast, and making sure I have everything that I do need. And if I don't need it, I just leave it behind.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. I guess it kind of depends on what I go for. If I'm going for cosplay purposes to kind of just be known, get out a little, I have to ensure that I have all the pieces. I do tend to leave pieces, and I do get frustrated about it later on. But make sure you have all your pieces, your weapons. Make sure they're foam if you bring them. Can't be real. Unless you're taking a shoot outside, then you're fine. But I think that's really all I prepare for. Have my ticket ready, and I really can't think of it. Oh, money. Always have money.
Yeah.
Always have money.
Yep. Make sure credit cards are paid off. You bring cash just in case. So yeah, no, I feel you. That was me during Ocean City Comic Con. Just like somebody only took cash, and I was like, oh no, you don't have any cash. So yeah. So let's see. How do I prepare for 4-State Comic Con? I just started preparing this week. Like as I'm writing up the notes, I'm like, I should make a document in Google and start listing off stuff. So yeah, so that's what I kind of did. I kind of break it down with like costumes. I do have my plans set. I'll go ahead and say them now. It's going to be Fairy Nora on Saturday, and then Lloyd Voyager for Sunday. So
As it should be.
yes, I'm excited. So
The movie hits theaters next month for the U.S.
I'm excited. I'm so excited. So yeah, so I have like the character name, and then I look at photos, and I'll just like type out like I need the dress, accessories, the wings, and all this, and then I think I'm planning at staying at my grandparents. I still gotta talk with them, but if I am traveling and gonna stay at like a hotel, like for Harrisburg, I stayed at a hotel. I made sure like I had my shower stuff, I had my makeup, any filming equipment. So it's kind of just like broken down, like bathroom, miscellaneous, electronics, clothing, extra clothing, if you're going to be walking around and stuff like that. So, and Penny Paladina, my little doll, she kept me company
Always.
throughout the night. So
Always gotta
bring
get
it on, yeah, this time. So she gets to go on an outing. So exciting.
Like,
So, yep, just make sure you have everything. Make sure you got a full tank of gas. So, good stuff. Righty, next up we have what is the general price for attending 4-State Comic Con? This includes parking, tickets, getting ready, how much cash to bring, etc.
or just for a convention, I'd probably just bring like range of like $30 to $40 just in case how much parking is and entry and all that hubba.
From my experience of going, at least the last 2 years, the tickets usually range at like $15 for adults. Obviously, if you have like a child that's like 2 and under, they're free. If you're, at least for the Hagerstown one, because it's at a community college, the students get in for free. Lucky students. And then I think faculty gets in for like $10, but it's like 15, so I bring like 30. Parking, I don't believe you have to pay for parking, but I do know if you don't get it online, you do have to pay a little extra at the door, so that probably goes up a little bit to about the $30 range. So I would definitely bring at least, depending if you get it online or if you just want to go straight in, then $15-$30.
Yeah. Yeah, and I just looked online, and it's for both days. I think you do have to buy the ticket online for both days. I don't think you can buy both days at the door. I might be mistaken. I can type it down later on as well.
No,
But
you're probably so right.
I don't know. I just remember seeing like $22 for both days. Saturday
Yeah.
it's a bit more, but Sunday's less because I know it closes a bit early. And then yeah, like children like 5, 7 or under like get in for free. So yeah. And parking usually is free for both events. I don't think I've ever had to pay for parking. The parking lot for both, there was lots and lots of parking, so don't have to worry about that. For getting ready, like, buying like any like not accessories, but like necessities, like any like travel bottle items, water, snacks, I would say like, $30 to $40. Depends on where you're getting stuff. I go to good old Walmart, not sponsored, but or the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree too. So yeah, like about that much. And then like, bring like a good 30, 50, $60 to like kind of just spend and enjoy and walk around, take lots and lots of photos. So have all that good stuff. Next up we have how crowded is Four State Comic Con?
I I don't have an answer, but maybe one day I will.
Oh, I got you. I wouldn't say it's a small convention, so I wouldn't say it's too crowded. But I think over the years I've gone, it's definitely has grown to be a little more popular. People are like, kind of coming more often. So it's definitely has been a little bit more crowded, but that's also due to the small walking areas. But you still have enough room to move. You're not like at Anime LA and you're like this with each other.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Shoulder to shoulder. You can still maneuver. Yeah. Your anxiety will be okay.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very true. Yeah, I feel like on Saturdays it's a bit more crowded, especially like usually the cosplay competition is between like 3 to 4, 5 at the latest. Like that's when it feels like it's the busiest because there's like people coming in and entering the competition. So about that time it does get busy. But I noticed Sundays for both Hagerstown and Harrisburg, it's not too terribly crowded. It does kind of lighten up a bit and stuff, so it's easier to move around, easier to talk with people. Sometimes on Saturdays, folks are so busy talking. It's like, I have questions about your stuff, but I don't want to bother you. So it's like, so Sunday I'll go around and be like, I saw you yesterday. I was kind of wondering about this art piece or something. So it's a little bit more personable. So that's why I like going both days. Yep. So it's not too crowded. The one thing is though, the seating arrangements, I think in what's that place called? Hagerstown. The Hagerstown, it's like a small dining area and stuff, so it does get a bit crowded. I feel like it gets a bit crowded. Like there's not a whole lot of tables and stuff. Harrisburg seemed to have a lot more dining and spaces and all that, but I think Saturday I had eat my little hot dog on the floor, but then Sunday I think I sat at a table with some folks that were so nice. They're like, you can come sit with us. So thank you folks for letting me join. It was fun then. Always fun. Let's see. Speaking of fun, what type of activities are there to do at Four State Comic Con?
Me
I,
too.
I can't answer that.
It's okay. It's okay.
Um,
Mhm.
there are panels. I do know that there's definitely panels. There are voice actors or actresses, either or, um, that are there that you can, meet up and talk to. Um, the times I've gone, the Ghostbusters have been there. Jurassic Park has been there. So
Fun.
you will see one of the two, if not both, together.
Mm.
There has been Jedi's there with R2B2 chilling and roaming around.
Yeah.
So there's a few little things that are there for, if you got kids, I'm sure they'll love seeing R2B2 rolling around or, being under the Ghostbusters, because who doesn't like the Ghostbusters?
Mm-hmm. That's all I can.
But yeah.
So, kind of mentioned a little bit ago too, like there's panels, hosted by folks that do cosplay. I think like people who do like comics or manga and stuff. They'll talk about it and all that. There's artist alley, different artists. I'm trying to think what else there is. Because that's coming up here. I'm trying to think what else is there to do. It's just like walking around, like different things. I just forgot. So, but yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff, and I love seeing RDD too. Just like walking, like rolling around, making the little beeping noises. Like,
Oh,
oh,
he's so cute.
he's adorable. So yeah, lots of fun stuff. Let's see. I know I touched briefly on this, mostly just the area, but what kind of food or food pricing is it like at conventions or Four State Comic Con?
Man, I don't think I've bought enough food to really know. um, I would say you probably would need at least $20 just to be safe.
Yeah.
Um, and that's
Oh,
depending on if you're with is it just you, or are you with another friend, are you with family?
Mm.
Yeah, I think that really just depends on kind of who you're with, how much of food you're getting. Food items, it's your general like hot dogs, French fries,
Mhm.
nachos, some chips, waters. I can't really think of anything else at the top of my head. Burgers, I think. Yeah, I think that's all I can really think of. But it's kind of the general things to get you through.
Mhm.
Things you can find at a football game.
Yeah, yeah, it's like mostly like concession stand
Yeah.
food. So I think,
I say like maybe 15, yeah, $15-$20 sounds good. Because last year when I was at Pensacon, I ate there, but then this year I ate at a place called the Doghouse.
the
Ooh.
doghouse.
They have really good, they have really good draft beers, food, and everything there. It's a pretty nice place.
That's good. Sounds interesting. So
That's so interesting.
one day we'll travel down there and then go to the doghouse. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, Pensacola is a very, very
mhm.
nice area.
I've been there once. It's actually where my husband proposed to me. So I've
Oh, that's
never
so
been there.
cute.
I know. Now he's like, oh gosh. But yeah, one day we will get Cosplay Tea Time to just meet in the middle somewhere and hang out, attend conventions and all that. So let's see. So to wrap up food, yes, it's mostly concession stand food. Fairly on the cheapest side. I think Harrisburg. I can't remember what prices were like, but I think it's pretty fair. Like for like a hamburger or like a chicken sandwich or something. So I know I do know this. At the Hagerstown one, they don't have hot, fresh coffee. So if you're looking for like your 3 p.m. cup of coffee, like I was, I had to settle for like the Dunkin' Donuts. Again, not sponsored, like little ice thingies. But at the Harrisburg, they had fresh, hot coffee. And I was like, mine. And I was dressed as Nora Valkyrie too, like just holding my cup of coffee, like hee hee hee. So yeah, gotta get through
Yeah,
the day.
has been let loose in society.
I know. Fear for your lives now. But yeah, so just make sure you bring a couple extra dollars for food and stuff like that. So I don't know if they allow outside food. Probably not, but if you do, hide it. That's what I
Right.
did for Ocean City Comic Con. I was like sitting in the corner with my cookies, like nobody's gonna know. I don't think they mind. Alrighty, next up we have where are some places to do photo shoots? Like where do you take photos at?
Normally, the best place to buy like a ocean view or a beachside. Those are always the best places.
I do agree with that. If you're going to like, if you can find one, yeah, I do agree with that. Especially if you have the venue's like right near. For like example, Katsucon is always right by the harbor, so you can always get pretty pictures out there. At least for this con specifically, it Hagerstown, you are all a college campus. I'm sure if you walk around enough, you will find something worth taking pictures. Um, Harrisburg, however, you are outside a horse expo, so it's not really ideal for pictures outside. Um, but I mean, if you can find a nice spot, I'm not saying you can't take pictures on the wall. You can make it work. I kind of do wish there was like a spot where you really could take pictures. That's not saying you can't take pictures inside.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of little corners that you could probably find to get your pictures or film if you want to. You can always probably go up to a cosplayer and ask, "Hey, you want to be in this?" And I'm sure someone will be like, "Heck yeah!" So, and I think you could probably find a little spot. I haven't, but that's also me. I'm very picky.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. So the first year I was there, it was Nora Valkyrie, like in her Mistral outfit. So we used like the science building that's right there is like kind of like Mistral in a sense, like academic wise. And then I hope it's still there, but there's like a little forest area, like kind of like near one of the ends of the parking lot, and that's where I kind of do like my forest with pictures and stuff, like posing by the trees and all this stuff. I don't go too far in because I'm just like there might be ticks and different things and stuff like that. So I stick like to the tree line, and that way too I can see the building as well. I think for last year when I did Sasha, there's like a little like wall area and stuff, and I just like stood by the wall and took photos, and I'm like I'm at Wall Maria, even though it's not, but I don't care. So aesthetics. So yeah, so those have come out good. I know, and I'm so excited because I can't wait to cosplay Fairy Nora and just like run through the forest like area. That's why I'm praying it's still there because I think it will be so magical and so cute. So really,
Just
really
really
hope.
through there holding her hammer like, I have come to cause terror.
Let's go. Yeah, so there's that, and then I think the second day that I was there the first year, that's not confusing at all. When I was cosplaying Penny, my mom and I at the time, we went up to like this little place. I don't know what's really up there, but there's like what's it called? Like a little stairwell. There's like a little bench. There's like a tree there and stuff. So it looked really aesthetically pleasing. So there's that spot. And then, yeah, Harrisburg, there wasn't a whole lot of options. Just nothing really too outdoorsy or outside. I mean, there is like a little like wall area, and then there's like some trees and like a little fence and everything. I took some videos and photos there. I think there was a cosplayer. I forget their username, but I've seen them 2 times now. But like, they actually like went over the wall and they were taking photos over there. And I'm like, you're so much braver than me. I can't do it. So can't do it. But yeah, I think for the next day when I did Mei Hatsuma, I just took photos in the hotel because I was just like, yeah, this is fine. The hotel wall is fine. But yeah, I think that's about it. I think Hagerstown there's much more like nice outdoorsy areas, and it's towards like end of April, early May. So as long as it's not downpouring and it's like a nice sunny day, like you can get some very pretty photos outside. So
Oh yeah.
definitely recommend. Okay, we have a couple more questions, which is what is your favorite memory from a convention or from Forest State Comic Con?
Um,
Me
I
too,
can't
bro.
think of any. I really can't think of any. There's too many to choose from. So,
There's nothing that sticks out the most.
um, I think this year it was meeting Ashley Eckstein. So that's a positive.
Cool.
That's a vibe. Um, I think my favorite con experience is probably when I went to BlurCon last year. It was a blast. I got to cosplay as Siri. I worked so hard on that wig. Y'all have no idea. I worked so hard on that wig, so it was a really, really nice to have people like acknowledge, like, oh my god, I love your cosplay. Oh my god, your wig is like freaking awesome. I'm like, why? Thank you. I know it is. um, but I think that was probably one of my favorite experiences. And of course, I got to, for the first time, go and enjoy like the nightlife of being at a con. And I that was a lot of fun. And we all were just there to have fun. Hearing everyone sing the opening to Demon Slayer in unison was God tier.
Oh,
That was a God tier moment. I was like, wow, I really got this on camera. It's like, wow. So I think that's probably my favorite memory for Four State Comic Con. Probably meeting Jen. That was definitely a highlight. And that was a highlight. Always will be.
Yeah. Got to meet for the first time, and then we've been meeting up ever since. Like,
Yay.
it's so hard though, like trying to like get messages inside because my phone just no
God.
text, no nothing. It's like, oh
It's so
gosh.
bad.
It is. Well, we manage. So, favorite memory of Four State Comic Con. Meeting Deja, of course. Getting to hang out with Deja and just doing random goofy things, like doing the YMCA while we're waiting for like the cosplay competition
Oh
and
my God.
stuff. We did that. We just like random things. I know, like cheering you on when you entered the cosplay competition and stuff. I was like, my friend's up there. So,
All my
when
arrows
everybody's
went everywhere. Jeez.
oh. Yeah, so and then just getting to see like, like old friends, new faces, seeing like different like booths and everything and
Mhm.
talking about Ruby for 40 minutes with somebody. It's like, oh gosh. Wonder if I'll see
Hey,
them
it's great.
again. Now that everything with RT that happened and stuff, I'm like, should meet up again and chat.
tragic.
Anyway, yeah. Conversation for
If
another
we
time.
ever
So, yeah.
if we ever all gather for a convention, we all have to go with Ruby characters and hold a sign that says "Save Ruby."
Green Light Volume 10. Let's go. So, I
310.
will make the sign for Four State Comic Con.
You should.
I should. I have an extra poster board. I
There
got
you
like
go.
No, I
20.
got an idea. Save Ruby or Nora eats all your pancakes.
They'd be like, just have more pancakes. It'd be like that scene from Wreck It Ralph. Like the bunny gets the pancakes and stuff.
Yeah.
With Nora. Oh. Last question is, what other information/advice do you have for viewers out there about going to conventions or about Four State Comic Con?
I think the best advice I can give is go out, have fun, be yourself, and have a good time. And hey, you know what? Best place to make new friends. It's always the most wonderful place to make new friends. I love it.
I 100% agree with that. Same here. Honestly, go and just talk to people. I'm going to be 100. As much as you're probably scared to ask, or to say, oh my gosh, your cosplay's cool. Can I have a picture? I promise you that person's probably just as nervous to go up to you and ask the same question. And it's okay. We're all a little quirky, little nerdy, little anxious ourselves, but it's all because we're excited and, we get to be away from work or school and life in general. So go and have fun. Also, just be safe, especially if this world is not. this world is not safe. But go be safe. Minors, just also be very, very, very safe. Always watch your 360. Don't do anything that your parents probably don't want you to do.
Exactly. So, yeah, make sure you have a buddy or stick close to somebody. And if you want to, I'm a safe person to come up to. If you start like talking with me and stuff, you can totally hang out and chill. So, I might ask you 1,000 questions, and one of them's going to be like, "Have you watched Ruby?" So, yeah, I'll just talk to you about my hyperfixation.
You guys did hear about our Lord and Savior Ruby?
I do, exactly. So, exactly what's going to happen. But yeah, most importantly, have fun, be safe, stay hydrated, make sure, take your medicine, eat a snack, bring a snack, buy a
Please
snack.
eat.
Please eat.
And remember, hide your pancakes before Nora finds them.
I will find you a pancake. So, yeah, I'll be Fairy Nora, and Fairy Nora is like very graceful and forgiving and all this stuff. Like, she'll be fine. She'll just wave her magic wand and pancakes appear. So, it's fabulous.
Absolutely.
Friend gets a break for a day. So, but yeah, just like go and have fun. Make sure you have a plan. I believe on the day of this recording, they just posted the map and everything. So not only that, but a couple of my favorites are going to be there. The Maid Cafe is going to be there. Fudge Man's going to be there. So I gotta get my fudge. So there's like different little things that I've been like seeing over the past couple months, and it's just building up excitement. So I'm really, really excited.
Fudge Man.
Fudge Man for the win. We love you.
Yay!
So yeah, it's good stuff. All right. So that was all of my questions for this podcast recording. But as always, I like to turn over to the guest and tea sippers, see if they have questions for folks in the tea room or for viewers out there. So Jason.
I really don't have any questions.
No. Okay. Nisha?
Not that I can think of. No.
Actually, I looked at one. If you could meet anyone from any Star Wars fandom, who would it be?
From Star
Ahsoka.
Wars? That was quick. I need a chance to think.
Sorry.
Princess Leia? Are we talking character or are we talking about the person that plays or voices the character?
Oh, person that plays them, sorry.
Okay. Oh, well, I don't know. Pedro Pascal.
Ooh,
For the Mandalorian.
Whoever plays Ahsoka, I don't know.
I would love to meet Rosario Dawson.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
Much slay.
Speaking of Force State Comic Con 2024, I saw that the voice actor for Squidward's gonna be there.
Yes, I saw that.
I'm pretty man.
I'm so happy.
Yes. Not only that, but there's another person, I forget her name, but she's gonna be there and she does like Pokemon voices and she does Ruby, not from the show Ruby, but Ruby from Rainbow High. So I'm so excited. So excited. So, yep, that was pretty much it for this Cosplay Tea Time episode. So, I just want to say thank you to our guest and tea sippers. And not only that, Deja, you are now promoted to tea sipper. So, yay!
Woohoo!
Forgot my fairy magic wand, but yes, you are now a tea sipper. So they're going to start doing that as soon as I add you as like a tea sipper. They're going to start doing that. So, get ready.
Yes.
Oh goodness. But just want to say, thank you for everyone for watching. We'll leave a question in the comments down below. Just want to say, thank you again, guest and tea sippers, for joining. We hope everyone's taking care, staying safe, and as always, keep sipping away. Bye everyone.